Hey everyone, welcome back, and I hope everyone has had a really good week. Today we'll be getting back into Waterdeep Dragon Heist, so episode 2. Just as a bit of a recap, I'm playing a Cleric, Yeshua. Alex is playing Radgoran, a Barbarian. Ulrick is played by Lorik, Sorcerer. Dorian is played by Webb, which is a monk, I believe. So he switched to monk from Warlock from last session. We do have a video on YouTube. That was our last session. What happened last week in that session was we basically all met up in the tavern, 3 friends, which was Alex, myself, and Yanni. We met a fellow female orc, which was, we didn't realize at that point, was Ulrich's friend, or working with him in a company, and she was just like beating everyone up in the tavern. That was pretty funny. A troll jumps up from the middle of the bar, and the barkeep, which his name is Durnan, sorry, comes and starts attacking him, and we managed to, I guess, subdue him. He falls down into the pit. Everyone is all safe except for a few people that kind of died by, I guess, our hand and the troll's hand. And we went and started to do a quest with a fellow called Volo. He kind of recruited us. He wants us to find his friend. And we're not really sure where. However, he's given us a few instructions, a few leads that we're going to go hopefully look up on this session. Dorian did go by himself solo to kind of scout it out ahead last session before going to sleep. Also, myself, I went to look for the Cleric Temple. We did come back, and then we went to sleep after that. That was basically everything in a nutshell that we did last session. Yeah.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Anyone else want to tack on anything?
No. Dorian decided to just sit back and watch it all unfold until the troll appeared right next to him. I thought that was quite a funny point.
Awesome. All right, cool. Well, for that, you can go ahead and give yourself inspiration. Yeah, sure. And for last session, Dorian can also have inspiration for taking out the troll, and being the only one that seemed to have followed the instructions to be able to throw a lantern while Radgoran throws the lantern into the pit instead.
Slippery fingers, eh?
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
All right, cool. So Volo last saw Floon in the Skewered Dragon on the Dockwood. You have been in Waterdeep for you're probably on day 11 now, and you're somewhat familiar, at least, with the general layout and what the main thoroughfares are within the town, where they take you to. You awake in the Yawning Portal, you'll get your equipment, and you head out. So I'm just going to change a couple scenes. All right. As you emerge from your lodgings, the crisp autumn morning in Waterdeep surrounds you with a symphony of colours and sensations. The cobblestone streets are bathed in the soft golden light of the sun, filtered through a tapestry of rustling leaves in the shades of red, orange and gold. Autumn has cast its enchantment upon the city, and a sense of tranquility has filled the air. The temperature is pleasantly cool, and a gentle breeze carries the faint scent of fallen leaves, evoking almost like a sense of nostalgia for a lot of you. Despite the peaceful ambience, life in Waterdeep continues to flow. You encounter a mix of people going about their day. Noble lords and ladies wrapped in warm, luxurious cloaks stroll leisurely, sipping from their steaming cups of spiced tea. Street vendors offer seasonal treats, like candy apples and roasted chestnuts. Their carts are adorned with autumn decorations. Horse-drawn carriages, adorned with colourful banners, clatter down the avenues ferrying locals throughout the city. The yawning portal sits within the castle ward, as seen by the banners of blue and purple, the ward's colours. The dock ward is to the south. You're currently standing on what is known as Snail Street, and you know that following Snail Street will at least lead you into the dock ward. If you'd like to know more about the dock ward or the location you are seeking, call it out. You can potentially make a roll. If you'd like to test your current knowledge of Waterdeep, or ask any specific questions as well. But otherwise, it's very much, what are you guys all doing?
I've got a question.
Shoot.
So is this street, is everyone going slow?
People are moving at a leisurely pace.
Hence
Defiance.
the name, Snail Street.
Yeah. Shut up. At that moment, a Formula 1 just goes straight down the street.
Oh, that's
Right. 4 kobolds are just on the back of it.
Looks like we're here for the right weekend.
Can I charm person the driver, please?
What are we doing, boys? Let's head down Snail Street.
Dorian looks at the 3 plebs in front of him. Turns
Talk
around.
about yourself.
I checked this out a bit myself. Southeast of here, Billet Lane, Skilled Dragon. You can either come with me, probably fuck this up, or you can stay here and I'm going anyway.
I'm going with him.
I'll reach out. I'm going to touch him on the shoulder and cast guidance.
Ooh.
And I'll
Okay.
just say, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Awesome.
I tag along too.
Sweet. Well, even with guidance, you know that Snail Street leads you down there, and it's hard to get lost. So, do you all just start following down the street?
Yeah. I think they've got a bit of PTSD from the night before.
Alright.
Can I just look around as I'm walking down the street, just in case there's no any factions that are like looking at us with any malice?
Yeah, sure. You
Or
can give
any
me
intent?
Yeah. We'll do a perception roll now, and I'll let you know on your journey if you notice anything untoward.
Oh fuck yeah! Natural 1, boys.
Jesus. He got us
Roll the
lost.
first natural 1.
It's like it's like it is bloody bright outside, and you're like it's adjusting your eyes to it. Bit hungover from the night before.
Yeah, from the milk.
Yep. All right. You begin travelling through the bustling streets of Waterdeep, following Snail Street towards the dock ward. The purple and blue banners begin to be replaced by burgundy and orange, the respective colours of the docks. The streets are alive with activity. Dock workers, sailors and merchants bustling about, preparing for a day of labour and trade. The clatter of cargo being loaded onto ships reverberates through the district, while peddlers call out their wares, and the occasional street performer also provides morning entertainment for passerbys. The dockward's distinctive architecture, which is a mix of warehouses, maritime-themed inns, and houses with a view of the harbour, provides a rich backdrop to the daily maritime activities. Give me a moment. Ooh. Sweet.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Fresh worms.
You've been walking for about 20 minutes now. Lorik, your eyes have only just started to really adjust. The good thing about the dock ward is that the dock ward is so densely packed that there's plenty of opportunity for shade. As you pass through buildings, you notice that the sun kind of like beams in and then it kind of just stops very suddenly and shadows cast out. So it's getting a little bit easier to see for yourself. You can give me another perception check.
Six.
Getting better.
Eyes are still adjusting. And as you turn a corner, you find yourselves on a street that has been cornered off by the City Watch. Lying on the cobblestones are a half-dozen corpses, seemingly the victims of some terrible skirmish. Watch officers have disarmed and arrested 3 blood-drenched humans and are in the midst of questioning witnesses. One of the officers sees you. "Get on," she says. "There's nothing to see here."
What street was that again that the corpses were sitting in?
Is still currently meandering down Snail.
I just want to ask him, we were just wanting to inquire what happened, good sir.
None of your business. Move on.
Can I view these corpses on the wagon? Can I kind of just, you know, we're close to them, I'm assuming. So,
Yep.
Am I able to kind of understand how they may have died, if there's any wounds on them or anything, being a cleric?
You can give me a perception check.
While he's doing that,
Mhm.
is it on a wagon traveling, like they're taking the bodies away, or is it
No,
actually...
no. They're not traveling at all.
Natural
Okay.
20.
So,
A natural 20. Sorry. Yep, keep going.
so they've actually cordoned off a particular area, that's my
Yeah,
understanding.
they've cornered off like
So,
a portion.
are you able to tell me what building or business names are within the cordoned off area?
Out the front of the cordoned off area, it doesn't appear to be a business. It appears that that may have been a warehouse or a storehouse of some description. There's no outlying markers to indicate what business it could be. It doesn't appear that the building that they're out the front of had anything to do with what's happened here.
Okay.
With your natural 20, you can see on one of the corpses where if it's arm dangling down, you can see what appears to have potentially been a puncture wound.
Puncture as in a blade?
Quite possibly.
Oh, come on, wasn't that 20?
Okay.
Are there any tattoos on the... Oh, sorry, that's not my question.
I'll say to the lady, so they've been fighting, have they? Where are the brawls at?
Kind of like looks at you a little quizzically and it's just like, you can move on. City Watch has got this handled.
Alright, boys.
Very well.
You kind of see that the 3 people that they've arrested, that they're kind of like surrounding and like shuffling a little bit.
Can we see
they've been
anything
bound.
of that we can notice on them? Any tattoos or anything?
On the people sitting down,
Yeah, the ones that have been arrested.
you'd probably be about, like, they're stopping you from about 10 feet away from those individuals.
Okay.
You can give me a perception check to see if you can spot anything from where you are.
Alright, hang on. Perception, not persuasion. Oops. 6.
6? No, you don't see anything distinctive on these people. It is a bit awkward because they've kind of like the way they've been tied. If there is anything on them, you may just not be able to see that part of their body.
Fair enough.
That's right.
Dorian turns to one of the city watchers and says, "What can you tell me about the skilled dragon?"
She like kind of like raises an eyebrow at you. What about it?
Where is it, and what can you tell me about it?
Well, pretty sure it's a place on Fillet Lane.
What kind of people hang out there?
Dock workers. It's in the dock world, so warehouses, labourers, the usual sorts.
Do you ever have any trouble down that way?
I'm sorry, I do have to be respectful, but I need you to move on.
I'm not quite sure you heard me. Do you have any trouble down there?
She kind of like shuffles a little bit. Give me an intimidation check.
That's strength.
Oh,
You should see one that says intimidation. Oh, we'll take that. It's a 14.
sorry. That was my fault. Well, no, my intimidation is a strength, Matt. That's why I rolled it. Not charisma. So.
No. For this one, we'll be using
char.
your charisma. Just for this time, we'll be using your charisma. I'll tell you when your strength comes involved with your intimidation.
I'll tell you. No, it's right.
But
Oh!
oh shit!
Yeah. She shakes her head at you and just goes, "Please don't make my day any more difficult than it needs to be. If you're curious about the people that are there, why don't you go there? Fillet Lane. Now you can all move on."
Could you just point in the direction that Fillet Lane is? See, we're new to the city, you see. So
She kind of like rolls her eyes and points down one of the streets to your side. Give me a second, and I'll tell you which street it is. Cool.
How you going, Ro? Welcome,
mate. She points you further down Snail Street. You're kind of like at a crossroads. You see what is called Schnip Alley. And she's just pointing down that direction. Challenge is that it's like a fork. Schnip Alley seems to cut through Snail Street as the rest of Snail kind of goes along.
Oh, so have we got a decision here?
As we're moving, like as we're just leaving here, I'll just say, thanks for the direction. I hope that wasn't too hard for you, sweetheart. And give her a wink.
You see her shift uncomfortably, but nods. As you're turning to leave, and you get about, maybe 10 feet away from them all, you suddenly hear a shout, "Get him!" And you see 3 of the city watch guards start frantically scrambling to catch one of the people they had arrested, who has sprung to their feet and is swiftly making their way towards you.
I'm just gonna put my leg out, trip him.
Alright. Give me a second. Of course I left my dice elsewhere. Cool. Alright, so you're just going to try and trip them?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, okay. See if they... Yeah? No, I would say acrobatics if you want. If you want to pull out your acrobatics check, yeah?
+2, hell yeah.
You're going to do a little bit of like a prance, like the app in your hand?
Nah. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to do like one of those soccer kicks, put the foot behind the right leg, and then as if he's not going to see it coming.
Yeah,
and...
okay.
Oh, damn. I'll roll an 6.
A 6. Alright.
Should probably taken off my armor before I did that.
Well, surprisingly enough, he got a 5.
Oh, nice.
Alright, cool. And as he approaches, suddenly your back leg goes up, boom, and knocks him on his ass. And the guy kind of like looks up at you and kind of scowls and like checks behind him, but the guards have already caught up, and the guards start grabbing him and dragging him away. And as he's being dragged away, he kind of like looks at you. He goes, "We'll remember that." You can give me a perception check quickly.
Yep, no problem. Perception. 12.
12? Oh, nice. You see there seems to be a tattoo on his ankle.
Oh, cool.
You didn't catch it, but the very end of it looked like it was like some kind of like very thick black line, maybe a tail.
Okay.
And he starts getting dragged away, and he's starting to kick and thrash a little bit, but the guards are just kind of roughhousing him, and they just drag him along.
Do I
where
recognize him from anywhere?
You didn't see it.
Where was it?
On his ankle.
On his ankle.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
A more decorated guard starts approaching you. His armor appears more polished, with a fully enclosed helmet and well-ironed uniform. Most notably, he wears a badge of blue and purple, depicting the moon and its reflection upon the sea surrounded by stars. He looks at yourselves and looks back at the bandit that just tried to run, and looks back at you and regards you. Good reflexes there. And thank you for your assistance.
Anytime,
But-
mate.
But a word of advice for you, mate. Keep those weapons locked securely at your hip, and try not to get more of a reputation with these Zentarim.
Zentarim.
Let us deal with them, and you may move along.
It's my pleasure to be of assistance, sir. My name's Radgoran. I will make sure to keep my sword sheathed.
As you would.
Thank you, sir.
He turns around as that female guard from earlier is approaching him. Captain Staggart, do you think they are the ones involved? And he replies back with, I wouldn't put it past them. However, we will do this by the book. Bring them to the watch, as is expected by the code, and then we'll handle from there.
Whoa,
Now ensure those shackles are bound tightly, and we'll get moving.
I thought he was talking about us then.
And they start marching off.
Cool. Alright, so we're going to head down, what was it? Schnip Alley?
Philip Lane. Philip Lane.
Schnaps Alley?
Oh, Schnip Lane. Yeah, alley, yeah.
Cool.
Alright.
Do we take the fork, boys? I guess that's the way she pointed.
That's the
Take
way
that
she
one
pointed.
forward. Let's go.
Cool. So, you continue meandering on. Tall, densely packed tenements leave most of the neighborhood in shadow around where you are as you go down this alley. Most of the street lamps have had their glass smashed and their candles stolen, and the smells of salt and excrement linger as you pass by rows of run-down buildings. The clatter of cargo being hauled and tools being used drowns out most of the ambient noise here. As I go into our sound to drown out most of the ambient noise. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. You continue following down Schnip Alley. It eventually leads you down another street until you get to what's known as Zastro, spotting just the sign of it. So many scenes. There we go. So many scenes. On the corner of Zastro and Fillet Lane, a shop with a peculiar window display greets passers-by. It has a deep purple facade, and in its windows hangs a stuffed beholder. Above the door hangs a sign, whose elaborate letters spell out, Old Zoblob Shop. You guys have any interest in this place, or you want to continue walking on?
Yeah, can I see what's in the window? Or see through the window?
So the window, it's like a display. So like, you know, when you walk past most like kind of like shops and businesses, it may have a display, and it's got a bit of like a curtain hanging behind it to kind of obscure whatever's within. So the curtain hanging behind what it appears to be a big kind of stuffed beholder plush toy is just a purple blackout blind, if anything. You can't see within it or past that.
As I look at it, I'm like, ugh. I stop everyone and say, this looks odd. Why don't we go check this out?
Dorian turns around and says, well, mate, you can go buy yourself a fluffy teddy bear so you can sleep at night, and I might just continue on to the skewered dragon.
I chuckle and continue along with Dorian.
Yeshua pops up and goes, my favorite color's purple. Maybe we go in there.
Alright,
I do an eye roll and then go, alright. The kiddies want to go in, let's do it.
Alright, there's three of you. Dorian, are you going to continue on your way?
Yep.
Alright. Dorian sees you and is just like, pfft, as you three walk in to Old Zoblob Shop. Dorian will come back to you. As you enter, you hear a little ding 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 ding, as if like, you know, like those bells that would indicate that someone's walked into the store. You look up and there's no bell. And as you enter, you'll get a sense of something very out of place about this store. It's strange to say the least. A cloud of lavender-scented purple smoke trails out of the shop's door, and every wall is painted purple, and every dusty knick-knack on the shelf is dyed violet. At the end of the store, a hairless old gnome sits cross-legged on top of the counter, wearing plum-coloured robes. His cheeks are decorated with 9 purple, face-painted eyes. The gnome lowers a pipe and exhales a cloud of lavender smoke before raising a hand.
Hail and well met! Come, browse the shelves of the most curious curiosity shop in the world.
I say to him, you don't have a relative called Blinksy, do you?
Possibly. I come from a long line of gnomes.
Nice.
I'll look at the others and say, the Githyanki, he would have wanted to come in here. He loves gnomes. At least I think.
Well, as you can see, I've got all the stuff here. We got purple dye, purple teddy bears, purple quills, purple books. Everything's purple.
So do you have any magical items?
I got something that'll turn you purple.
Oh.
So not really of any use to me then. Even though purple is It's my favorite color, and I love the smell of lavender and everything about it. But
A man of culture as well.
yes, I'm also depressed, but that doesn't matter.
Sorry, did you say he had a tattoo?
On his face, it's like his cheeks are decorated with like what appear like purple face painted eyes, not tattoos. That face paint seems almost fresh, like he's woken up, done his makeup for the day, and he's just sat down and started smoking his pipe.
May I ask you, kind sir, why have you put eyes on your face?
Well, don't they look amazing? Don't I look amazing with them?
And he kind of like holds his chin a little bit like this.
Yeah, but why have 6 eyes when you can have your normal 2?
What do you mean by eyes? These are gems, can't you see?
Oh.
Tell me, I can't. Can I come closer to you?
Sure. Are you gonna buy something?
Maybe, depends on the gems.
Gems are for sale. They're on my face.
So tell me, what kind of gems are these?
These
Are they magical?
No, I painted them. With magical purple paint. I could sell you some.
He takes a big hit from his pipe.
Alright, looks like I've had about enough. Maybe you have some of that pipe smoke stuff.
The lavenweed?
Oh, lavenweed, huh?
Not for sale. I don't do those things. You'd have to go down to that bar down the road to be able to pick up other suspicious things. I am a reputable business.
Oh, yes. Of course, you look like reputable. Yes.
Well, are you going to buy something? Or are you going to admire me? Or are you going to admire purple? Or are you going to go?
I'm just gonna walk out the store.
Yeah.
Thank you. Please come again.
When you get some magical items, then maybe we come and look.
Absolutely.
May I ask before I go, because I'm interested in the magic purple paint, what does it actually do?
It makes me purple. Don't you see?
Does it have any other properties? You said magical.
Yes. When I paint it on my face, it makes my skin purple.
I'll shout out while he's having this conversation and I'm walking out the door. I'll shout out, I believe Ulrick wanted a purple butt plug.
Oh, well,
trails off.
luckily for you, we are kink friendly here. Give me a second.
And he kind of hops up off the on the counter, hops down on what would be a stool behind, and he goes,
I'll be right back.
And he starts meandering into the back rooms.
Oh my god.
Do you just knock the fuck out?
I put my hood on
Asked him that.
and I shake my head and I start walking out.
You shouldn't have asked him that. He would have waited.
As you're walking out, you kind of hear the gnome kind of his little feet hitting the ground as he's kind of padding back, and he goes,
Now, the butt master. Bye. Come back.
I ain't coming back. I'm walking out.
And then I just want to know how much it is. I'm asking for a friend.
You already left the store, didn't you? Or are you still in there?
I am still in here.
Still in there?
I'm just watching everything unfold.
He looks at you and he's just like, oh, well, this particular number is only 2 gold pieces.
Nah, too rich for me, mate.
Too rich. Well, you can't back down on quality. Or purple.
Maybe next time, buddy. You enjoy. I'm walking out too.
Bye-bye, come back again.
Alright. Well, while all this is happening, Dorian, you watch as the three others walk into this shop and you see like a puff of like purple smoke kind of like dizzies out of this business. And you continue walking, and as you land on Fillet Lane, you kind of notice what appears to be a ruined building. You know, its front-facing windows are smashed. A ship's anchor appears to have somehow been lodged in the roof. But the biggest thing that kind of stands out is that at the front of it, there is a sign that hangs carelessly on its side of a dragon that's been harpooned.
Dorian looks towards the location of that place and thinks to himself, this looks like the kind of place I'd call home. Starts walking towards it to have a bit of a look.
Yeah. And as you walk towards it, what's quite possibly the Skilled Dragon Mead looks like a place of absolute ruin. As you get more around to the front of it, you can see through the windows there seems to be like a group of rather haggard patrons drinking from very large tankards.
I walk up to the patrons and
So you're entering the building, sorry?
Entering the building.
Yeah, cool. So as you enter, no one seems to pay you any mind. It's closer to like you're like early, probably like mid-morning at this point, right? You haven't been out on the road for terribly long, and honestly, everyone in here looks like they haven't left from the night before. Most appear to be potentially dock workers or labourers of some description. There appears to be also no one tending the bar, save for a dwarf that looks like he's refilling his own flagon. Out of the patrons, you have 3 humans, a halfling, the dwarf that I just mentioned, and an elf.
Okay, so can I walk around the bar and pour myself a drink?
Yeah, you're gonna walk around the bar and do that?
Yep. So I slide a tankard over, start pouring a drink, and I look at the dwarf. I say to him, what goes on with this place?
As you're filling your tankard that you've picked up from probably one of the tables nearby, you've just grabbed it and you've walked over and you started filling up your own tankard. The dwarf kind of like raises an eyebrow. He just looks at you and he's just like, "That'll be 3 copper, mate."
Dorian, he's got the cup like half up to his face. He was about to drink it before he realised he's gonna have to pay for it. Didn't really like the sound that he had to pay for it, so he slowly puts it back down. And he says, yeah, go.
No.
He says, well, I don't see no barmaid. Pub doesn't look that good, so I'm not sure I'll be paying for it.
Right. You see, he's kind of like he holds up his hands and he starts stroking his beard. The dwarf is quite broad. His oiled black beard, and like as he's putting his hands through it, you're noticing that on his hand he's got like multiple silver rings on all of his like stubby fingers as he kind of like does this. He puts his fingers through it a little bit, and he's just like, "You're right. I don't mind you. First one's on the house. But your second one's gonna cost you double. Don't make the rules, I just enforce them."
Dorian takes Dorian picks up his tank and takes a sip. Have you seen anyone around here named Floon Blagmar by any chance? Dresses a bit fancy, doesn't mind a gamble.
Sounds like he could be a fella who's come through these doors. Skinny boy, right? Pompous friend, you know, always talks about himself, how great he is and all that. And then the other really pretty friend.
Hangs around with a bloke named Volo. He's a little bit shorter than I am, about 5'10". Will talk the roof off any building.
Yes. Yeah, that fucking rider, right? How about this? If you want to know more about the skinny boy and that pompous buddy, how about you win it from me?
Ooh.
Well, what are the conditions?
Well, there are two choices. We can either gamble and you lose your coins, or we go bare knuckle and he cracks his knuckles and you lose your consciousness.
Dorian's got a massive smile on his face as he's pulling out a parchment. He says, "Well, you see, you're lucky here, mate. I deal in contracts, and the best thing about my contracts is if you fucking lose, I get to keep all your stuff. By the way, you'll be hanging on my wall. So how about it?"
What are the terms to this contract? What? And I lose, you get what? More than just the information? What are you after? This fucking shithole?
I don't mind this shithole. So yeah.
How about this? If you win, I give you the information. You drink here for free. And you can fuck off. If I win, you become my bitch. I call upon you whenever I need you.
If you win, you best make sure that I leave this fucking Githyanki body. And I ain't nobody's bitch.
Let's see, I've never had Gith. And I've most certainly never had a Gith work for me either. Put that down in your contract and I'll sign it.
Dunsky.
Dunsky. I love it.
Dorian writes the contract up.
Okay.
Slides it across the desk. Tiny dwarf.
Alright. He does an eye over it. He's a little intoxicated, so he does have disadvantage. Okay. Now, does this contract have any alterations to it? As the DM, does this contract have any alterations to it?
Oh, that's some good DMing, man.
No.
No, it is as the terms say. Right. He gives a careful eye over, and you even hear him kind of like muttering out the small writing in there. It's just like, in the event that's the gift, yeah, no buts, whatever. Goes off and signs it, and he hands it back, and he goes, right, what are we playing? Fists or coin?
I'll just look him straight in the eye, laugh and go, fists.
Alright. He straightens up a little bit and he goes, right. He turns around, starts like strutting over to like the group of the others that's in the bar. He's like, alright, all of you are going to be the witnesses to this. Now get the fuck off the floor, go to the wall. Turns around and he like takes off like his ragged shirt, throws it on the ground a little bit, kicks off his shoes, cracks his knuckles, and he goes, Right. No weapons is the rule. No armor. Just good old fists. And as he like kind of clenches it, you see that like those rings are kind of like bulging against his fingers, like he's gearing up for this. Tell me when when you walk into the ring.
Dorian starts taking off his pack and all that other stuff. Takes a dagger out of his pocket, gives it a bit of a stroke, and lays it on the table and says, "I'll be back for you, sweetheart." Grabs his quarterstaff, just chucks it, in any direction, and then, I mean, I'm a monk, right? So I don't have that much gear to take off.
Mm-hmm.
What steps into the ring? Says, "Let's have at it, dwarf."
Alrighty then. Roll initiative for me.
Yes.
Should have put your fists up and be like, I've got licenses for these, mate.
Do you have a theme song? Why can't we?
Initiative, you said?
Pardon?
Initiative, you said?
Yeah, roll me an initiative roll, please.
I'm really sorry, where...
So it's up next to your armor class, underneath, like just above your actions. Yep. 5.
Fantastic. You walk into the ring. You kind of crack your neck, and the moment you crack your neck, the dwarf leaps at you. He's got the first move. As he leaps at you, the rest of you've all come out the front of this rather ruined building. Anchor hanging inside of it, all the windows are shattered, and you see a harpoon going through a dragon on some sign that's kind of like hanging to the side, just kind of like this.
Oh, we're gonna waltz in for sure.
You guys all going to approach up to it?
Yep.
Yeah. As you all approach up, you kind of like open up the door as you see this dwarf just leap at Dorian and throws a left hook.
I'm gonna go sit at the table and enjoy a beer.
As he throws it, you see he's still kind of like, the dwarf is clearly intoxicated and he just swings way too wide, and Dorian, you easily kind of like duck out of it. Roll me an unarmed attack.
To hit. Oh, that's damage.
Sorry, to hit. My bad.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
7.
7. Do you think Dorian's ever fought a dwarf before?
Definitely.
Definitely has. Alright. Let's have a look. Cool. And did you want to do another strike with your bonus action? Your first one misses as you swing at him, and the dwarf kind of like stumbles out of the way, and it just barely misses him.
No.
Alright. Dwarf goes again. He leaps in and misses as he throws another haphazard punch in your direction. He kind of like stumbles back again. He's got a grin, and he's just like, "You can't fucking fight for shit." Well, I was expecting a real fight. Dorian, it's your turn.
Dorian turns around, laughs, says, "Dwarfs, I've fought purple gnomes harder than this." Throws another. Can I throw another unarmed strike?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that one absolutely hits. Roll me some damage.
4.
Yeah, fantastic. Seems like the comment about purple gnomes kind of just threw him out for a moment. You saw your opportunity and you slammed it straight into his jaw. And you see that the dwarf's a little bit rattled. He's not lifting up his arm. Did you want to take another swing?
Yep.
Yep. Roll your bonus action. Yeah, that hits. Roll your damage. Awesome. As you clock him a second time in his chest, and you see the dwarf's kind of like keeled over a little bit, and he's like taking a bit of a breathe, and then watch him as he spits on the ground. He's just like, "Fucking finally!" And he gets up again. What are you guys doing now that you've walked in here and you're just watching this sudden, like,
I'm enjoying it.
a little bit of a fight happening?
So, as I'm sitting down with my robe over, looking to the ground, just seeing the fight, I kind of beam a smile, and I shove Radgoran, and I go, "Watch this," and I do a minor illusion on the dwarf's arm of a snake, and the snake is attacking the dwarf.
Will that involve him in the fight?
So, what do you, Yanni? Can you repeat that again for me, Ulrick?
So I cast a minor illusion of
Okay.
a snake on the arm of the dwarf, and the snake is looking like it's going to bite him.
Just keep in mind the control. Oh, you don't know about it. Doesn't matter.
Right. Okay. Yep. You're gonna get ready to do that. And
Yep.
Yeshua, what are you doing?
I'm just kind of. Yeshua kind of knows that this guy's a bit of like a tough nut. So, and he knows of dwarves as well, which they're somewhat similar. You can see that he's unarmed and stuff like that. So I think it's a willing kind of fight. The way that everyone is kind of based on the walls and stuff, or near the walls, it's kind of clear that it is a fight of some sort. So I'm just gonna just go to the side to the bar, and gonna just pour myself some water while I wait for, I guess, the carnage, and a helping hand after that.
All right. As you round the bar, you go over to the tap. You grab what could be quite possibly the only clean flagon in the entire business. Go over to where the tap is, and the water comes out all dirty. It's murky as shit. It doesn't appear drinkable. The only thing that does appear drinkable here is quite possibly the ale. All right. As the dwarf goes for a swing, and as he goes to swing at you, Dorian, suddenly the fist, like the arm that he throws, has got a snake there, and he's just like, ah! And he's kind of like reeled back a little bit, and he trips over. Dorian, it is your turn. As the dwarf's kind of like pats his arm, and his hand goes through the illusion, and he's just like, what the looks at you and kind of scowls, and is like, that's not part of the agreement.
Dorian looks around the room, notices the 3 plebs rocked in, kind of shouts over at Radgoran and says, "Get me an ale, but you have to pay for it because my next one I have to pay double." And Ulrick, we've got a deal. No fucking magic. This is fists only. Don't fuck it for us.
And then I'm going to yell out and say, "Yep, coming right up, buddy." I head over to the bar where Yeshua is.
And then with that, I basically stop what I'm doing and allow the dwarf to recompose himself to make it somewhat fair.
Ah, so you forfeit your turn?
Yep.
Okay. The dwarf kind of like looks at you and then follows your eye to where whoever he thinks you were talking to kind of turns and he just kind of looks and scowls a little bit and gets up. And then he's just like, this ain't mean that I'm going to go easy on you. And he also kind of like stands there and he's just like, well, come on. Punch for punch. Your turn.
Dorian turns around and says, all right, mate. I'll show you how real men fuck. And then I just throw a fist.
All right. You can have advantage on it.
Oh, what am I doing with that? Sorry, mate.
Just roll it twice and you take the highest value.
Okay, do I just roll the hit?
Yeah.
Yep, to hit twice and you take the highest value.
Well, he got a nat 20 anyway.
I'll just probably take that one, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, like, you can't get higher than that. Cool. When you knock him out, how would you knock him out? Would you, like, clock him in the head or in the jaw? Would you, like, knee him? What are you doing? How do you knock him out?
I walk up to him, put my right hand on his shoulder, I give him a wink, blow him a kiss, and just left hook right in the jaw.
Yeah. And you just watch his entire world get rocked and his eyes like roll into the back of his head as he just like eats shit and slams into the ground. And you see quite a few of the other patrons that are there just being like, oh, all clapping quite happily with that. Very impressed.
Dorian turns around and goes, well, I'm going to have to wait for him to wake up for his information, so I didn't quite think this through. And then I yell out to Yeshua, and I'm like, Cleric, could you maybe wake him up a bit quicker, because he's got some info I need.
You did a number on him. Is that how Githyanki's really fuck? Because that could be pretty dangerous, and I'm not into that kinky kind of thing. I will go walk up to him and I'll try to kind of mend him a little bit as best as I can. And I'll try to coach him to kind of wake up by like slapping him or whatever.
You can give me a medicine check.
Cool. Another natural 20. That's
Ooh.
2 in a row.
Yeah.
Boys.
Kind of like, how would you wake him up? Like, what are you going to do? You're going to lick your finger and stick it in his ear? Like, what are you going to do to wake him up?
So I've got my water still, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the fucking pint of water over him, and then I'm going to be over him on his chest, and I'm just going to be slapping him like it's, get up!
He's getting bitch slapped. Now who's the bitch?
Water kind of like, you pour your water over and you see that he kind of like makes a noise like, and then you get on top of it and you just start fucking douche, 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 and you're just slapping his face. As you keep hitting him, he's like, I'm fucking up, alright, fuck, stop. And he puts his hands up to try and stop it. Eventually, kind of like pushes you off him and tries to get you off of him. He's just like, alright, right, Dude looks up at yourself, Yeshua, and then looks over at Dorian. He's just like, ha! If I wasn't so crisp, I've gone harder on ya. Kind of like gets up, stumbles a little bit over to the bar, grabs one of the flagons there, and just drinks whatever's remaining in it. May not even have been his drink, and he just like downs it. He's just like, ugh. But a deal's a deal. I saw the fella you're asking about and his friends. The posher, colourful one left early, and then his other friend came and joined him. Some noble pansy, right chip off the old block, that one is. Anyway, they played some Sava, and then left around midnight. And then about 5 5 fellas, followed them shortly after. And that's about as much as I know.
Dorian slides the contract over to him, and he just starts with his index finger, the bit where it says I get free ale.
The dwarf kind of sorry.
And he just goes, next one's free, yeah?
And that's when I pipe up because I heard that, and I'm like, free? I just paid for this, mate.
He looks at it and he goes, yeah, that's what it says. Yeah, deal's a deal.
I asked for the barmaid for the money back.
So
these two are both Dorians.
There ain't no barmaid here, by the way.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
Sorry, I forgot.
Dorian grabs his drink and just says, what direction were they heading? If you saw
I
heading.
I don't know, where they headed after leaving here, right? I don't particularly care where my people go, right? But there's 5 that left shortly after. I mean, they look shifty as fuck, right? They usually hang out around Candle Lane. I don't know, maybe they know where they went.
These 5, are they part of any guild, or do you know anything else about them?
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Persuasion.
So
What does with the advantage bit mean?
Just 2
Roll it twice,
persuasions.
and then you take the highest value.
1 will. 6.
Just for
that's
reference
12.
as well, Nick, you can right-click it, like the actual box, and then it says advantage or flat roll or disadvantage next time if you want to do that.
Oh, thank you.
Cool.
I see. Yep, 12. Anyway.
All right. He's kind of stroking his head and he's like, ugh. I don't know. They all got the same tattoo though, some fucking freaky looking thing, but I can hardly remember it. Maybe there's some kind of game.
Dorian turns around and says, freaky as in snake with wings? Possibly on their arms, or were the tattoos on their legs?
Maybe. As I said, I don't really recall. You fucking rocked me hard, mate.
I'll put my hand on him and I'll cast guidance on him, on the dwarf.
See if he's going to help him recall. Yeah, we'll see.
Yep.
All right. Could have been a snake. It was unlike their forearm, one of them had it on their neck.
I turn to the group and say, could have been the Xanatha Guild.
Dwarf kind of gets up and he goes and pours himself another drink. You can see the other patrons are going back to their tables now.
Did you ask to see the security camera? Surveillance.
Yes, in this fine establishment.
Can I just scout the room around to see if there's people around with any tattoos or anything that's...
You can give me a perception check.
Six.
You don't spot any distinctive marks on any of the people here.
I asked the dwarf, do we know his name yet?
No, he hasn't introduced himself.
No. I Well, actually, I turn around and I say, "Sir, mighty good roll we just had there," and I held out my hand. And I was like, "Dorian."
Like, looks at you and he smiles and he grabs you with one of his arms, kind of like up in your forearm, kind of like expecting you to hold him like that. And he's just like, "Solo mill silver fingers."
That's a mouthful.
When they're shaking hands, I'm jumping right there in between them. And I'm like, I cannot believe he shook his hand. He didn't shake my hand before. I cannot believe.
Yeah. Afterwards, after that fast greeting, he's just like, "You're welcome here anytime, as per your blasted contract." As I said, to know more about your two friends, check out Candle Lane, see if they're there.
Is it Solomir? SOLO.
Solo Mill. So SOLOMIL.
Spirit fingers. No.
Silver fingers. Spirit fingers. I will send it to you in Discord.
Thanks. So Dorian turns around and says, "Well, now I've found a place that I can drink for free. Got that bit sorted. I'll see what these other plebs here want to do. We might check out Candle Lane. But
Yep.
Thanks again for a fun fight."
And he looks at you and he's just like, "No, thank you. You know what?" And kind of like takes off one of his rings and he puts it in your hand. And he's just like, "You're a bit of fun. And I'm expecting when you come back, I get another round. Maybe after I've only had 9 drinks. Not since the last 9. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go get fucking blackout. And I'll see you later." And then you watch him just kind of round the bar and just kind of start pouring himself one of the flagons as he's reaching over for another empty one, and he kind of like tinks it next to it, ready to fill that one up as well.
Dorian turns to the other 3 people and says, "Well, now that I sorted that while you were fucking playing with teddies, what would you like to do?"
I was looking for butt plugs for Ulrick. So, you know, I'd quite like to go down and find this bloke. But you have to shake my hand.
As he wipes the lube off his chin.
Oh shit, that's my dirty hand. Seems like you have a good head on your shoulders there, bloke. I'm happy to escort you in finding this fellow and reaping the rewards.
Dorian looks at the Barbarian and says, "Barbarian, what are you doing?"
I slap him on the back, say, "Well met." Said, "I'll definitely help you out." Where did he say? Candle Lane, was it?
Candle Lane. And then
Let's
he
head out.
looks over at Ulrich's direction, almost with pity. He says, "So what about you, butt plug?"
I'll go with the group, guys. Why not? You did alright. If it wasn't for the snake.
Yep, he's definitely a bottom, boys.
He would have had you. So you're welcome.
So I guess we head out of. Are we allowed to head out of Skewered
Yeah,
Dragon?
absolutely. You can go wherever you want.
I'm happy to kind of follow. Just yeah.
Well, I guess we have to find out where Candle Lane is.
Well,
Yeah.
we can ask this guy.
Yeah.
All right. As we're about to leave, I kind of look over at old mate, filling his second tankard, and I shout, "Candle Lane, what way?"
He's just like finishing up his pour, and he's just like, it ain't close. No, like 10 minutes from any good drink. Just when you walk out, get back onto Net Street. Just right there. Get back out onto Net Street and follow it down, and you can't miss it. It's the darkest place in the entire area.
10 minutes from a drink. We'll risk it, don't worry.
I fucking wouldn't. Starts finishing his drink.
So I guess with that, we start heading down, following down Net Street, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for Candle Lane.
Can I just like keep an eye out? I'm always looking around to see if there's anybody watching or
Yeah.
anything like that.
Absolutely.
Like any like assassins or scouts or anything like that, keeping or drawing attention to us, or yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, as you guys are leaving, the Solid Mill kind of like pipes up one last time, and he goes, by the way, if you're getting any payment for finding these boys, I expect a cut and another round." And starts drinking, and it's just like, ha! Keeps finishing it as you guys are walking out.
Funny you mentioned pay. We just do this as a side gig, so no, there is no pay.
And then I yell out, "But I'm happy to give you another round."
Look at this fucking saint. Keeps drinking.
Dorian just chuckles as he rolls up the contract that clearly states he ain't getting anything out of it, and puts it in his
Oh, I love it.
Alright. And you guys all get out. Alright. Just gonna start heading in the directions he mentioned.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much do it
Fantastic.
too.
Cool. You start following in the directions. About 10 minutes walk, pretty much as he said. And you eventually come up to an alley which is strangely like enveloped in a gloom. It's now more just after midday at this point, and even though the sun is at its highest point, this place in particular is almost just completely shrouded in shadows. It's quite odd for the fact, but when you look up, you see that there's just like awnings and balconies from like the surrounding buildings down in this lane that is just causing all the sun to just get caught and unable to kind of penetrate down. Let me just start switching some scenes quickly. Go back here. Awesome. So as mentioned, gloom envelops this narrow alley, as dark as a dungeon and as odorous as one too. Nearly all the street lamps here have been completely shattered, and the only light that you can spot here is a faint flickering kind of like lamp at the very end of the lane. As you continue following towards this lamp, Yanni, give me a perception check. Or Ulrick, sorry.
17.
Fantastic.
boy.
As you've been like looking out this entire time, and you've been specifically kind of honing in on the design of a snake with wings, snake with wings, snake with wings, and haven't really been seeing anyone kind of like giving away that description. When you're standing at this street lamp, you see the warehouse directly across from it has this kind of like symbol kind of painted on it of a winged snake above its door. It's kind of about 20 feet away from where you are right now. Above its gate, sorry. The winged snake is above the gate of it.
So I elbow Dorian, and I elbow him, and then I go like this towards. I lift my head up and look at that and show him and tell him that the symbols on that building.
I acknowledge it, and at this point, seeing the atmosphere and that, probably trying not to be as loud as we probably otherwise would have been. I tap Radgoran on the shoulder and point to what Ulrich's just made me aware of.
All right. I think we make note of it. We should just walk past. Or do we go in?
Can we see if we can see through the window?
Yeah.
Alright, let me pull you guys over. You go up towards the gate and you see that it's kind of like it's slightly ajar. Sorry.
Yeah, I've got
Just gotta give you guys view. No, that's fine. I gotta just give you guys view.
There we go.
Right. So this ramshackle 2-story warehouse stands at the back of what is a smaller outer yard. The gate hanging slightly ajar with no lock, chains that may have been used to secure the fence laid on the ground. The door to your right has and also the large loading door right next to it, kind of rattling in the breeze, and the only window you see sits at the far north side, and it appears that paint has been thrown on it to stop passers-by from seeing into the warehouse.
I say to him, well, this looks like the place we are looking for. Shall we just go in and knock at the front door, or should we check the back?
I reckon we just go straight in. In fact, I'm going to walk up to the front door and try the door.
I'm going
see if it's
to cast guidance on him.
Alright. You walk right over to the front door. You turn the handle. That's
And
locked.
Just the front door?
So that's the large loading door, and this is the front door here.
Okay, cool.
Can I just say, wait? There's paint on the windows. We can't see in. Make sure there's no trap at the door. Can we inspect the handle before we knock or open the door?
If you want to approach it and do a perception check or an investigation. Sorry.
Can I give Radgoran a vigilant blessing as well, please?
Yep, absolutely.
So what did you want me to roll? Sorry, investigation.
Yep.
8.
No traps that you can see. It appears that both the loading door and that door are locked.
Anyone going to try the other door before I do? Nope.
Nope.
All right, I'm trying it.
I pretty sure I can actually unlock the door.
Yeah, well,
What do you call it?
lockpick?
Thief lockpick. That's it.
Unless you have thieves'
Gotta have
tools
thieving
and you're
tools.
proficient with them, then you'll be unable to.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I don't have any in my inventory. Never mind.
Okay.
All right, I'm
You
trying
try
again.
the loading door and that is also locked. You can hear it like kind of like rattling as you're kind of trying it.
Is this door up here?
That's a window, and that's the window with the paint thrown over it.
Can I just push on it lightly to see if it's able to be jimmied?
Able to be jimmied.
Yeah, just see if it's got a little bit of give.
You
or
push
it's
you
unlocked.
push on the window a little bit and you can hear it kind of like creak from like your weight as you push against it. I realize it's actually a door symbol for some reason,
Yeah,
so I
that's all right.
apologize about that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Do I have? I should have thieves' tools.
No, I believe you're proficient in them, but you don't actually have a set
Yeah.
yet.
That's right.
Can I go check the back?
There is no way around the back here
It's all
from where you are.
it's
The
all
buildings are so
fenced.
tightly packed.
Do you have thieves' tools on you, Ulrick?
No, man. No.
I'm going to make a suggestion to everyone. I'm going to say, looks like we have some very strong individuals in this group, namely Dorian and Radgoran. Maybe you knock down the door if
Well,
we can't really get in.
how big's this window? Is it like framed, Matt?
Yes, it is a framed window.
I was thinking maybe I'll chuck an elbow through, see if I can lift it
If you
open.
want to give it a whirl, you could chuck an elbow through and see if you can just pull out the frame. Oh, sorry, framed as in, are you talking about like around the side or is it like it's a
I meant
four
like,
kind
yeah.
of thing? No. So this would be a lift up kind of window. So like
Okay.
just
well,
a slide up.
First, I'm going to try and slide it up.
It is secured.
All right, I'm going to break it. I'm going to chuck an elbow through.
All right, yeah, you break through the window.
Cool.
And the glass kind of like spills into the front into it.
Cool. I'll send Dorian in first.
Yeah. Or you can. There you go.
I'll change my
As-
vigilant blessing onto Dorian.
Ooh, boys.
Do-
I can
Dorian,
see in. Looks like there's a dead guy in here. I yell out to the group. We're going in? I'm going in.
Dorian, Dorian turns around and says, I don't fucking take directions from Barbarian,
Fair call, I say.
but I vote we send butt plug in.
What?
All right. Can you go in, mate?
Yeah, sure. I'll go in.
And
Yep, I'll walk through.
I'm gonna suggest that he goes in sneakily to him, because that's what I was gonna do.
Dorian kind of pats him on the back before he jumps in and goes, "Don't fuck this up, mate."
So I put my robe on and I sneak in.
All right, give me a stealth check.
7.
All right, cool. Go on in. Cool. So you see that tables and chairs have been carelessly tossed across the floor. Right now, you spot 2 corpses at the moment. There are rapiers and daggers laying nearby. And you also see a set of stairs leading up.
I'm going to yell in. Well, I'm going to sort of say
I'm gonna-
softly in. What's the go, mate?
I shoot him a message. I cast my cantrip, and I shoot him a message saying, "I see 2 dead bodies in here."
Okay, cool. I immediately signal to Dorian and Yeshua that to come over, and then I sort of quietly tell them what Lorik told me, what Ulrick told me, and then I'm going to climb in.
Yeah, post haste, I'll climb in as well on my character.
I climb in last, kind of shaking my head. Dorian's just going like, couldn't he just have opened the fucking door for us first? But anyway,
Dorian doesn't go through the window. He just fucking headbutts the door open.
No, I reckon this was a good entrance, boys.
Alright, move yourselves in.
I'm in. Come on, boys.
I think someone moved me. Oh no, they didn't.
No. No, what would have happened is Matt opened the window so you could see in.
Sorry. Yep.
Again, you're spotting another body. This one's kind of like slumped against the wall.
Okay.
Can you all give me a perception check?
11.
10,
well,
12. And Radgoran?
9.
Thank you. 9. Cool. You're noticing that there are a lot of crates in here. Most of them appear to have been secured, but a couple of them seem to have had their tops ripped open or forced open, revealing the contents within. A couple of them that you're seeing right now seems to be like, one of them seems to be full of rations. Another one currently looks to be full of black uniforms. But that's just the ones here that you can see.
Can I inspect the black uniforms?
Yeah. Give me an investigation check.
16.
16. You're looking over the black uniforms. Give me a... yeah, we can give it a whirl. Give me just an intelligence check. Just roll intelligence. Okay. You're not... To you, these just look like, you know... You'd expect people that could be thieves to wear this. They kind of look over at Dorian and you're just like, this looks like something that someone shifty like you he may wear.
Can I cast guidance on myself and use an inspiration?
To save you that roll, I would say that you're probably not familiar enough to be able to deduce much more on these.
I was going to say, have I seen it before?
You can have a look at that and
I peek
roll
over
me
his
an
shoulder.
investigation check with advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 10.
10.
Was that with advantage?
Far out. Yeah, it was. You got
It was
an
with
8 and a
advantage?
4.
No, that's absolutely fine. You are familiar enough. This is a uniform you're very familiar with because you own one yourself.
Okay, so what is it?
This would be a Black Network Initiates uniform.
Oh, it's your boys.
So I explain what it is. Can I go up to one of the corpses and feel if it's warm or not?
Yeah, you go over to the corpses.
Can I
They-
go with him and do it with him?
Yeah, you can have Ulrick. You can roll a medicine check with advantage because you also have Yeshua assisting.
Given Ulrich's content, I'm a bit scared as to why he wants to know it's more.
11.
But anyway.
An 11.
11.
The bloods coagulate a little bit. It looks like it's not like it's they died sometime today, but you don't know how long ago.
Can I say to Yeshua, I explain, can you just look over him? Can I hear anything if there's any creaking upstairs?
Give me another perception check.
While that's going on, I kind of shout out to Yeshua.
14.
Shout out.
I shout out to Yeshua and say, can you see what kind of wounds they've got?
Yeah, one moment.
Give me a medicine check with advantage. Yeah, sure.
19. Oops, I rolled too many times.
No, that's cool. 19. Awesome. They look like they've been slashed. Well, this fella at least that you're looking at. I'm assuming you're looking at the same one as Ulrick right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'll look at a few of them, but yeah.
Okay.
that
This
guy,
one appears to have been slashed, quite possibly by a sword. This one has an arrow sticking out of him. Ulrick, you see a black feather just over here.
Ooh.
And I'll express the marks or the death, how they died to the rest of the group, or at least the utensils that I believe killed them.
Ulrick, give me another perception check.
11.
11. What's everyone else doing?
I want to have a look around.
All right. Can you start having a look around then?
Move.
Can we move freely? Or?
You can move freely, but move like with your arrow keys. So you
Can
just
I-
move
Oh,
5
you can
paces
move
at
with
a
the
time.
arrow keys?
Yeah, as long
Oh,
as your token's selected.
sweet.
Yeah.
Can I just say, guys, just be careful. We don't know what's happened. We don't know when they're dead. There might be someone upstairs. Just be careful.
Definitely not going
Radgoran
upstairs.
and Yeshua, both of you, please roll me a perception check.
Yeah. 1 sec. Perception.
Stop moving, Dorian, for a second.
Can I re-roll that?
If you want to use your inspiration, absolutely.
Yeah, can you please?
Yeah.
Because I only got an 8.
Fuck, 11. Fine.
11.
Why is our perception
awesome.
so shit?
No, that's fine. As you're all kind of crowded around here, stop moving for me.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I
that's
was
okay.
still able to move.
As you're all kind of crowded around here, all of you see a black feather suddenly just float down from your field of vision. And as you look up,
Uh-oh.
you see what appears to be an incredibly large bird,
Great.
kind of like up in the rafters, kind of like its arms, its like winged arms are kind of like up here, trying to hold itself steady. And as it sees you, it just squawks and it's like, ah! And drops down. And
In that position.
drops down.
Oh, great.
And drops down. Please all roll me initiative.
Cool.
Can I? Oh, I've already got Vigilant Blessing on Dorian, so you have.
Was it Dorian
No,
or me?
I changed it, Dorian.
I've got to clear out the initiative log. I didn't do that last time. Apologies
Yep.
all.
Make sure you
You
click
could-
your character.
I'll tell you when to do it. Sorry, roll your initiative. Dorian, I'll give you 20. It's okay. Anyone that's already rolled their initiative, I'll fix it up.
Can you re-roll the initiative, Dorian? Because you got an advantage. You might roll more than that.
No, you got.
He did. He rolled a 3. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 20. Yeah, cool.
I rolled a 20. It's all right.
And here comes mine.
Yeah, but you could roll more.
Yeah, I don't mind.
19.
Dorian, if you want to roll your initiative again,
Sure.
I'll fix it up with whatever the highest value was.
11.
Okay.
So keep his 20.
Keep his 20. Cool.
Dun, dun,
And
dun,
let me quickly
dun,
get the
dun, 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 dun.
others.
Let's put the 10. We'll put it here.
Oh
Set
shit!
up. And
Cool.
alrighty then.
So
And it's
first
my
thing-
favorite time, combat.
First thing we notice is
I haven't listened to this.
Wait, yeah,
I
let's
gotta
see.
listen to this sometimes beforehand. Oh god, that's too funny. Oh gosh, I kind of broke it. I apologize, everyone. That's fucking hilarious. The fucking bird squawks.
I just need to.
Oh,
I'm just
sorry.
restarting my Sirenscape.
It's okay.
It bugged out.
I'm just fixing things right now.
Okay.
May get a little weird. It's a bit of a pain. This
Yeah, I'm not getting it come
This-
through. I think we're bugged.
That's working.
Yeah, I know. I can't. It's not coming through mine. I've refreshed.
may want to just close it down and reopen it.
Yeah, okay. Let's try again. You tried
Fucking
turning it
hell.
off and on.
Try turning it off and on again.
Like I can see the bars moving. There we go. We're good. Nope. It went to start and then stopped. Love it.
Well, we can come back to it. You can work on it during
If you don't
outside
have
of your
anything,
turn.
yeah, if you don't have anything playing Yogi, I could probably get it through your stream.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
All right. So, in turn order, it's this one. As the Kenku down here makes an attack against you, Radgoran.
Cool. Do you need to know?
Rolls a
Okay.
20 to hit. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, 15 AC.
Yeah, awesome. You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Great.
As suddenly this arrow just gets lobbed out and it strikes you in your shoulder.
Ouch. 7 damage.
And it moves over here. Dorian, it is your turn.
I'm going to head towards the. Hang on, now I cannot do my. I'm going to head towards the one that's closest to me,
Okay, yeah, just move towards it.
and do a one-handed quarterstaff attack.
Yeah, easy. Roll to hit.
Oh, sorry, I rolled that twice by accident. 20.
Sorry,
Right.
gotta take
23,
it first.
yep, that's fine. So take your first one. That absolutely hits. Roll your damage.
You got. did
Alright,
two come through?
so it will take the first one because it says one hand damage next to it. So 7. Awesome. As you clonk this one straight in the head, and you watch as you hit it, you see like a bunch of feathers just kind of get ruffled out of it, kind of burst into a bit of feathers, and it's a bit dazed, but it's still there. Do you do anything else? Remember, you can take another attack with your bonus action.
So I haven't. Can I do that? I've already done that once. So
You can do it. You can do it every single time.
Yeah,
Okay,
you've got,
cool.
you've got bonus action every round.
Yep. So I go again.
Yep. Roll with your unarmed as your bonus
So
action.
you hit
I don't need to do a hit for this, do
Yeah.
I?
Yes, you do.
every,
you still gotta roll the
every
hit.
time you want to hit
Yep.
something, you got to hit.
13. 13 hits. Roll your damage.
5.
Fantastic. As you follow it up with like a sweeping kick, and you knock him into a daze. This one looks very beaten right now. Radgoran, it is your turn.
Cool. My map just went weird, by the way. I can see everything for some reason.
That's fine. Just focus on your screen right now.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to find. Old mate. Okay, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move to go and hit the guy, the one that Dorian hit. If you can move me, because I'm just reloading my map. And I'm gonna. I've got the longsword in two-handed mode already.
Yep. Roll to hit.
Cool. Cool. Is that 10?
10 to hit.
Yep.
Yep. Unfortunately, when you go to swing it, it just misses it.
Damn.
Do you do anything else with your turn?
No, that's it.
All right.
I'll stay there.
Another one of these birds comes out from the side, just here, and takes a shot against you, Radgoran,
Nice. Great.
for a nat 20. As you take 10 points of piercing damage.
Knocked out.
You're knocked down.
Yeah.
All right. As it kind of like shoots it and it hits in the other shoulder. I'm sorry, hits into your back and you get winded as you collapse to a knee on the ground.
Cool.
All right. It then moves. Oh no, it stays there. Cool. It's this one's turn. This one's all beaten and bruised and kind of like a bit dazed a little bit. And it's going to take a disengage and just move over to here. And ends its turn. Yeshua, it is your turn.
Are you familiar with the sleep spell?
Yes.
Okay, I'm a little bit confused on how it actually works.
So you roll those dice, and if those dice equal 2 or more of its current max HP, it goes to sleep.
It reads like it's in a 20-foot cone.
Yes. So everything within that radius, including friends.
Okay. All right. Well, instead of that for now, I'm going to do Toll the Dead on the one that disengaged.
Okay.
So that's a 13 wisdom save.
All right. And remember, if you can do non-lethal attacks, right, with weapons. Always remember that. It fails.
Cool.
How much
No.
damage? 2 seconds.
12
12.
necrotic damage.
You watch as this thing just suddenly withers. You see all of its feathers suddenly start going white, and what its beaked face just suddenly shrivel up. Its eyes sink, and it collapse, and it just drops to the ground in a mess.
I'll also do a bonus action healing word on Radgoran.
Okay. How much do you heal him for?
4 points of damage.
4 points. Radgoran, you're back up.
Cool. Now that.
What were you going to say, Dorian?
When that bird disengaged, then could have I called an opportunity attack?
No, so disengage is where someone uses their action to avoid opportunity attacks.
Okay, no, cool. Understand. Thank you.
Yep. All right.
How do I bring myself back up? Do I
Just give yourself 4 hit points.
Okay, cool.
All right. Ulrick, it is your turn.
Okay. I look at. I can't click it. The one just above me. And yes, that one there. And I point my finger at it and I start casting Fireball and I roll to hit 22 and I say bang and I cast Firebolt.
Could you ping for me which one? Sorry? Which one are you shooting?
The one directly above me.
So this one.
Yes, sorry, I don't know why I can't ping it.
That's fine. All right, no worries. Roll your damage. 2, yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, on my screen it says it's an 8!
It must be the butt plug, mate.
As you go bang, and you shoot your fireball, and it goes straight through a few of its feathers, and it singes them. There's a bit of noise, like ah! Alrighty,
that's the end of my turn.
that's the end of your turn. The one you just shot at, it kind of like flaps its wings a little bit, or its hand wings. It's quite strange how they work. And then it flies back a little bit, and then takes a pop shot at you for that. Oh my god, my fucking rolls. Yeah, so for a 20 flat damage, sorry, flat, not an actual 20. I'm assuming that hits you?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yep. And you take 6 points of damage, piercing damage. As it just kind of like, as it leaps back and takes a shot at you, and it just clips you straight away in the chest. Seems to have found its way between your scales. Down here in the shadows, this one pops out again and rears its head, and it kind of sees you take a shot, and it watches these two kind of like suddenly like gang up on their friend, and it takes a shot at the one here. So Yeshua. $18 to hit.
Fucking hell, yeah.
Gee, I am rolling like a king.
Oh, easy on
You
us,
take
mate.
6 points of piercing damage. There's this one as well, takes a shot and it goes straight through your defenses. And it gets confident after seeing this, and it charges forward a little bit to get closer. Dorian, it is your turn.
Sorry, I have my mic. I noticed that one coming towards us. Can I move to it?
Which one are you moving to?
I can't ping it.
I'm not terribly certain what's happening. All right, cool. This one? Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. You can move over to this. There you go.
And I throw my quarterstaff on the ground, just like it's knuckle time. Throw
an unarmed attack at it. Yep. Roll to hit.
6.
And that one.
It is in that one, yeah.
It is a nat one. Oof.
Thank God you didn't try and hit it with your staff.
Yeah. And
Nah. So yep. Okay. So, generally when we get nat ones, we count them as like critical fumbles, and generally you would have like an adverse, kind of effect as a result of it. For this time, just because you're probably not aware of that, we're just going to say you've. Yep. Let's do it. All right. Give me a moment. Injury table.
Oh fuck!
Let's see how bad this is. Can you roll me a D100 for me?
Shit.
A
100 points
D100.
of damage.
Where do I do that?
So you click your little dice down the bottom left.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I don't know how you do.
Oh yeah, got it. It's fine.
Yeah, cool.
What did you roll?
59.
A 59.
59, yeah.
Okay.
Too bad it wasn't a 69.
Roll me strength. Roll me your strength.
Strength, Roger.
12.
See this? All right. So we're going to see if you hit one of the boxes around you. So that one, or the big one. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Big one is a 3. So if I roll a 3, you're hitting the big one. I rolled a 1 as your fist goes straight through this barrel. And you take no. Yeah, it just goes straight through it. And you take no injury as a result.
You're so lucky.
That's a close
You can still roll your bonus action attack. It doesn't stop you from doing that.
Don't get another nat
Here we
one.
go. Dorian kind of shakes his fist, gets ready to throw another one. And it's another nat one.
No.
Oh.
No way.
No way.
Quick,
Guess
throw him
I'll
inspiration,
through the
Yogi.
big box.
What?
All right. We'll just do the exact same thing again. Where,
D100?
no. I'll just roll and see how you go.
I think the 100 was to determine what he wants to use.
All right. 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. As you swing your next punch and you clip this here. But again, no lingering injury. Very lucky.
So lucky.
Do you do anything else with your turn?
No.
Okay. My gosh, very lucky.
Yeah, fuck. No,
Alright, Radgoran, you're back up. You only have 15 foot of movement, but you are back up.
Okay. Can I reach this guy?
Where's the ruler?
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Then yeah, screw it. I'm going over. Let's go, boys. $11.
11 to hit. You're still recovering from that, from the hits you've had, and you'd miss him.
Damn.
Alright, do you do anything else?
Do I have any bonus actions I can use? Let me have a look. No. No, that's it. End my turn.
Alright. You can rage, remember?
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about it. I
Alright.
feel like I don't want to use it.
It's like you damage as a result from
Literally.
most things as well, whenever you
Literally.
rage.
Yeah.
Cool.
You can rage now before you finish.
Hang on. What did you say?
I
'Cause
believe
you
it.
broke
I
up.
believe it's a bonus action.
It is.
Yeah, right.
Alright. So make sure you trigger yourself as raged.
Yeah.
Cool.
Up to 2.
We will give you the little rage. Yep, you can do it twice.
Yep.
Cool. We'll
Nice.
give you a little rage symbol, which is going to be right now this one. So it looks like someone that's angry.
Nice.
Cool. Alright, you're in a rage. This one suddenly seeing you approach gets got a bit of a shock and it takes a swing at you.
Great. I swear to God, if you get another nat 20.
Fuck me. I am clapping, mate.
Oh,
I'm clapping.
no.
I am on a roll and I want to end this campaign. That's what these rolls say. Alright. 20 to hit.
Cool.
With half your damage from your rage, You only take 3 points of damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm
Oh.
on 1, boys.
All right. Oof. Yeshua, the shining light, the savior of this ragtag crew. Stop me before I stop you.
Okay, so I'll move 5, 10. Yeah, no, I'll sit here. So I'm not going to heal anyone right now, but I will hit this one with Toll the Dead.
Okay. So it's a wisdom save.
Yep, 13.
Yep, it absolutely fails.
10 damage.
10 damage as, again, you watch this one, all of its feathers just suddenly just start withering. It goes white, its eyes sink in, its beak just breaks, and it crumples to the ground without even a sound.
Sweet. Then I move to here, and I start yelling in this bird's face. Yelling, but it's kind of like a prayer, but it's like
What do you say?
Dear baby Jesus.
I'll just start saying stuff like Saloon's light will burn you, Saloon will take you, Saloon will kill you, all this sort of stuff.
Cool. Yep. We'll leave it at
I'll
that.
be in somewhat of a trance, but I do definitely want to do like an intimidation on him if I could, if that would intimidate him. That was my point of it.
Not when you've already done your action.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right.
Yep. But we can definitely remember that for your next roll.
Cool.
Awesome. Ulrick, it is your turn.
Now, can I see
See
the one? Can I see the
Unless
bird?
if you can't see it on your screen, you can't see it.
No, I can just because of the box in front of it. Can I see the bird, even though the
Which-
box is in front of it?
Which one? The
Next
one
to
here?
Dorian,
The one next to Dorian. Yes, you can see. You've got clear line of sight of that one.
Okay, cool. I stand right here and I cast. I
It
point.
will
at
have quarter cover there. Because that box
Sorry?
is going to it will have quarter cover if you're going to shoot it from there where
Don't
you are
forget,
because
they
of this
dropped
box.
on the floor. So
Yeah.
So here it doesn't have cover where you were before. Where you've just moved, it will have cover.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, then I move back here then.
Okay.
And I point my finger and I shoot a fireball at it.
All right. Roll to hit.
pew pew pew.
23,
Oh,
Absolutely
thank
hits. Roll your
God.
damage.
5 points of damage.
5
Oh,
points of
thank
damage.
God.
As you just again put up your fingers and go pew,
Couldn't have gone for my one.
and you
The guy on
shoot
1
straight through
HP.
it. Do you do anything else with your turn?
No.
All right. That one's dead. So it is which one's turn now? This one.
Cool.
Lo and behold. Kind of like it just gets shot and this firebolt's just kind of just gone straight through and it's like singed a bunch of its feathers and it drops its its crossbow that it was using and then it grabs out its other weapon and takes a strike at you, Dorian.
And it rolls 2 nat ones.
I am a beast tonight. I will share my screen with you all so you can see my rolls
Oh
later.
no, we believe you.
I want to show you. Dorian, you take 9 points of piercing damage as it rolled a 23 to hit.
Nice.
As it just cuts straight upwards. You were floundering before and it's just gone. but you're still up, I believe.
Yep.
All right. And it is now your turn. Your chance.
Redemption.
I crack my knuckles. Big
Bleeding
smile on my face,
profusely, crack 'em.
bleeding profusely, and I just launch at this thing like semi pissed off that
Yep.
like it actually hurt me. Yeah.
Absolutely. Roll to attack.
Still unarmed strike.
Yep. 14 hits. Roll your damage. 5. Hell yeah. As you get your first proper slam into its beak and you watch its beak just kind of bend in a way it shouldn't. Do you do another attack?
Then I'll follow up with it right. Hopefully not into more barrels.
17 absolutely hits. Are you going to are you going for a kill or are you going to knock out? I just want to ask you.
Knockout.
A knockout. All right, easy. Roll your damage. Yep. And as you kind of bring an uppercut and you slam it, you watch this thing's eyes just roll to the back of its head and it collapses on the ground.
Can I just ask one thing? If I knock it out, does that mean we can like tie it up and try and question
Yeah.
it?
It means it means the damage you do to it is not lethal, but it can knock them out.
But if we get out of combat, we can definitely tie it up and question
Yeah,
it.
absolutely.
Yep.
As long as you have rope and you know how to tie a knot.
I have rope.
Absolutely. All right, he is knocked out. Do you do anything else with your turn? You can move now. It's not going to have an attack of opportunity against you.
Can I basically rush to tie it up?
Oh, you want to tie it up? You'll need another action, so you'll have to do that in your next turn.
No, that's all right. No, then I'm just as is basically. I'm standing there watching it, making sure it doesn't get up.
All right, perfect. Radgoran, it is your turn.
Boys, this is it.
And you will have advantage on your attack because it is being flanked.
Amazing. All right, let's roll this puppy.
24 absolutely hits.
Cool.
Oh, you did an unarmed strike.
Oh,
it doesn't matter. It's still, it would
right.
would have just taken away 1 point, so that's fine. Still hits.
Okay. Click the wrong one. All right. Now with this, I get +2 on melee damage. Yeah. But it's a normal. With my rage.
Yes, that's correct. It will automatically calculate it so long as you clicked your rage earlier.
Yeah, cool. So just a normal roll. Oh, damn it. I hit bloody one hand slash. Sorry.
No, it's fine. 2 hand slash appears.
Yeah.
Yep. So you did 8 damage, as you go cleaving into it. Very nice. And do you do anything else with your turn?
No.
All right. Fantastic. Yeah, it kind of like tries to like lift up its sword to kind of parry your blow, and you just kind of like push it aside, just brute force. All right. It is its turn. After that attack and that yelling at it, it kind of starts suddenly saying something in Yeshua's voice. Saloon's light will burn you. Saloon will take you. Saloon will kill you. Saloon's light will burn you. Saloon will take you. Saloon will kill you. In a perfect mimicry of Yeshua's voice. If you didn't hear Yeshua say it before and you were looking at this thing, you would think it's him talking.
Wow.
As it makes an attack against you, Radgoran.
Cool.
Kind of flails. We'll have disadvantage on this.
Let's hope his rolls are done, boys.
Still fucking beastly, mate. Beast.
Because I'm over here on 1.
It's a beast. It misses. As it kind of like just flails wildly to hit you, and it misses you. Yes, sure. It is your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna do another Toll of Dead.
You're just gonna
Better
do
in
it again?
wisdom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
I mean,
Saves this one. Does it take any damage still?
no.
Alright.
Negative.
Seems like it's channeling Salute in such a way that it's protected itself.
Lame. I'm
That's
gonna
a
call my
mimic
turn
right
there.
Ulrick, it is your turn.
Okay. I yell out to Dorian. Dorian, have you got rope? Good work on knocking him out.
Dorian ignores you.
Dorian yells out, I can't fucking find my inventory.
Which button is open all of my backpacks?
Oh shit.
It's next to the actions button.
Inventory. You do have rope, I'll just tell you that now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I do have rope. I yell out to butt plug. Yes, butt plug.
Fucking hell.
This is your name now, Ulrich.
Unbelievable.
I'm going to change your name in the
fuck
stream
me.
to butt plug for the next session, just FYI. There'll be a little bracket underneath,
Unbelievable.
and it'll be purple.
Okay, so I'm like, okay. So I then just run up here and I aim at the bird and I fireball him.
Alright.
Fireball.
Firebolt.
Because talking isn't an action, right?
No, but you gotta think about combat is 6 seconds, so you gotta make sure that whatever you say could have been said within 6 seconds, kind of thing.
Kind of a yarn.
You can't. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay, I cast fireball. I go to hit 9.
9 misses as he kind of like. Oh no, you've got advantage on him. Sorry, he's threatened. So you can roll again.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome.
25.
25 absolutely
Oh,
hits.
thank
Roll your
God.
damage.
Fireball.
10.
Ted,
Wow.
where do you hit on his body?
No, not
I
this one, eh?
hit from his clit to tit.
Jesus Christ.
Sure you don't want to go for the butt?
Nice one.
Jesus Christ.
So I look at him with like
You shoot a
with
hole
perfect,
straight through his
precise
body.
aim. Yeah, with
shoot-
such precise.
Never hit the clip before in his life, dude.
As this one just kind of like seizes up from this firebolt just going straight through its chest and it collapses onto the ground. And you are out of combat.
Can I inspect the birds to see if I've seen them before? Or if I-
You are over here at the moment, so we'll give Radgoran, Yeshua, and Dorian a chance first
Yeah,
before
that's
you
what I
go.
that's what I was going to say. I wanted to loot this one, see if he's got anything on him.
Alright, you're going to do that?
Yep.
Dorian, what are you doing?
I'm gonna rush over and tie up old mate.
Alright, yep, you pull out your rope out of your bag and you go to tie it. Can you please roll me a sleight of hand?
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome. And so you tie him up. How do you just tie like its hands together and its feet together, or how do you tie it?
I like hog tie.
Hog tie it.
Fuck
All
it.
right.
And then as I'm hog tying him, I'm just like punching him in the face because it just annoyed me.
Yeah.
Sirenscape isn't playing, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. I've turned it off for a moment. All right, awesome. And Radgoran, since Yeshua, would you be helping him check out the body?
Yeah, I mean, I want to check the other ones as well, yeah.
All right, cool. Well, we'll just do one check for all of them. Give me a perception or an investigation. Either one.
Do we get any advantage on this? Or...
Yeah, it will be one roll and with advantage.
Each.
No, it's all good. Yogi
Oh,
got
Nice,
a 20.
Yogi's
man.
done it.
Very
Yeah,
good.
cool.
With advantage. Nat 20, baby.
Well,
No,
The advantage was 1, so yeah,
Yeah.
20 will do.
20 will do.
Cool.
Good work.
So on this one, you find a short bow and a short sword. On this one, you find a short bow only. On this one, oh well, not that one because you're not looking at that one yet. And then on this one, which was all withered away, you do find a short bow and a short sword. And then you also find yourself a kind of like a vial of red liquid within it.
Nice.
Vial of red liquid. All right, you want to add that, Yeshua?
Do you want to do a
or-
medicine check on it, Yeshua? I
Yeah.
can tell you what it is.
Yeah.
Or again, what you can do with most potions in D&D as rules are, you can say that you taste it and you can determine what it is. So I'll just
I'll
safely
do a
assume you
medicine
taste it.
check.
You don't want to go like this?
Cool. 10, you can deduce this as a potion of healing.
Cool. I'll give that to Radgoran.
And I take it.
There you go.
Go
You've
and
got a
drink it.
potion of healing.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Put it in my inventory. I don't need it. I don't need to heal myself yet. I don't think. What do you boys think?
No.
Love it. All right, let me add it
Short,
Love it.
short rests exist for a reason.
in.
All kinds of other ways to do these things. Awesome. Did you all want? Sorry, Ulrick. What were you? You did want to do something.
Yeah, look, I wanted to make sure with all the corpses, so like this guy over here, this guy over here, I wanted to check all the people that were killed, obviously from those birds or whatever the fuck they were, to see if they were actually from this clan. I wanted to inspect them to see tattoos and to see if I recognize any of them.
On the birds themselves, you don't find anything.
No, not the birds. The
dead
corpses,
bodies, all the dead
Correct.
corpses. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Give me an investigation check
Well,
with advantage.
You're looting your brethren, mate.
No,
No,
I'm
he's
not
not
looting
looting.
the brethren.
You're inspecting them. All right.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the tattoos and shit.
Cool.
So 19.
19.
Yep, fantastic. All right, so you're looking over these bodies, right? You see that quite a few of them have tattoos with a snake with wings on them. However, on the body of this one that you went and inspected in the very top corner there, this one had a completely different tattoo. As you were looking over their body, on the palm of their hand, you saw a tattoo that was of a black circle with 10 spokes, almost like stalks, kind of radiating out from its circumference.
Have I seen this symbol before?
Give me a history check.
With advantage?
No,
Damn it. Okay, 8.
8. You're not familiar with this one.
Damn it. And I have never seen this person before.
This guy, no, it's just some other dead guy.
So what race is he?
He is a human.
Human, okay. Can I inspect the corpse? Can I see if there's any letter or anything?
Your investigation check yielded nothing more.
Okay. I tell the boys the symbol. I found a black circle with 10 spokes that come out, tattooed on his in his palm.
I'll walk over here, and I'm gonna inspect the knot that was tied.
All right, and you go and inspect the knot. It's a damn fine knot, mate. Doesn't look like anyone's getting out of that anytime soon.
Okay, I don't
So
have
you
to
spent,
roll
you
for
can,
that?
you
Okay,
no,
cool.
I would say that you spend enough time looking at it that you're able to tell it's a pretty damn fine knot.
Okay, cool.
Um,
So, am I able to wake this guy up?
You can give me a medicine check.
Sorry, be right back real quick, guys.
Yeah, we'll take a 5-minute after this. With your Levin, you reckon he'll probably be up and moving again within an hour. That's your best estimate. That you're unable to rouse him yourself.
Okay.
Alright, I want to check these guys over here. I've meandered around here.
Yeah, you're just checking these guys.
Yeah.
Or what are you checking them for?
I just want to see, are they the same as the other ones?
Other ones as the other dead bodies, or as the
Correct.
dudes that were here?
No, as the ones that when we first walked in.
Yeah, so again, this just seems like from leftovers of a battle, they all have like some weapons somewhat discarded around them. They all appear to have been killed by either like knives, swords, or
Okay. Cool.
shot with an arrow of some description. It seems like there was a bit of a fight that broke out here
But they're
before
not
you
wearing,
arrived.
They're not wearing the same types of clothes as the other guys.
So the
we
fellow
saw if
you're
they were
looking at right
opposing
now
to-
had what? So the fellow you're looking at right now has a snake tattoo on him.
Okay.
Am I able to inspect the arrows that the bird people have to see if it was likely that the piercing damage from those arrows would match the dead people's wounds that we walked past in Snail Lane?
Of the people you walk past in Snail Lane, I would say that you didn't get the opportunity to properly look at those bodies, so you wouldn't be able to tell if these were the same people that were responsible for something like that happened there.
Okay. No worries. I turn to. There's 5. There's 5 dead bodies prior to our combat, wasn't there, guys? I'm just asking. I'm pretty sure.
1, 2, 3, 4,
There were
5, 6, 7, 8. There were 8 dead bodies.
Yeah,
before
we
5
just
of
couldn't.
these
We
dudes.
couldn't see the other 3.
Yeah.
When we got in, yes, there were 5.
Okay, cool. I just start patting the bird down to see if there's any items of significance on him that would give us any information about what
Yeah.
he's there for. What he's doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a. Oh no, the bird's knocked out at the moment. You give him a good look over. You spend a little bit of time looking him over as well. And you do not find anything on him to kind of allude towards like mission or what they were here for either.
Cool.
Dorian pulls his dagger out of his pocket and he's like, goes to put it towards the bird's neck and says, "Dinner, boys."
Not yet. Let's question him first.
I'll laugh, and I'll just start taking all the bird's weapons off of him and just throwing it on the ground away from him. And I just tell him that he's going to take about an hour to wake up.
Cool.
Awesome. Well, from here, I want to say that if everyone would like a quick 5-minute break, get up, stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, do whatever you need. Unless you're going to be exploring more of this place before questioning it, you can also take a short rest here if you'd like. That means you can use a hit dice to heal yourself.
Yeah, all right. I'll do that while everyone's up.
I'll do that too.
And we're back. Hey guys.
Fantastic.
Just give me a sec on this.
Winning.
All right, awesome. So, did you all have your short rest?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Awesome.
I got 8.
Alrighty.
I got 7 hit points back.
All right. So you wait out the hour.
Can I, when I was before, I wanted to go investigate upstairs.
All right, you're going to just go upstairs?
Correct.
All right, cool. I'll bring you over to there in a second. We'll just say that you're going up here. Okay?
Yep.
Now yourselves, the creature, this bird creature, starts to, like, you see its eyes kind of twitch and it's like they're kind of rolling back over. And it kind of like from where it is right now, you can only see one of its eyes because it's like looking in that direction. It's just kind of like bulging as it kind of sees yourselves, and it just makes a weird like noise. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna give guidance to Dorian and just whisper in his ear, "Do your worst."
Oh,
Dorian kind of chuckles. He's like, shouldn't have asked for that. I grab my dagger, kind of grab it by its like scruff of its neck, and basically say, talk, bird.
Okay. It replies in a very hoarse voice. No time to loot the place. Just get him to the boss.
Dorian turns around and says, "Boss, who boss?"
And it kind of looks at you and it's just like, and suddenly in a very nasally voice, tie the pretty boy in the back room. Follow the yellow signs in the sewers. Give me a nature check, Dorian.
A nature check.
With advantage because you got the others around you.
we're all going ooga booga, ooga booga. Nat 20.
A nat 20. Woof!
Where was that fucking 10 minutes ago, boys?
Right.
Well, this could be good
Imagine.
because this is how you communicate.
All right. You know exactly what this creature is. This creature is known as a Kenku. They are feathered humanoids, generally very greedy creatures as well. But most notably, they can perfectly imitate any sound they hear, and they are unable to speak themselves. They generally communicate in squawks to each other, but they have the ability to just repeat anything they hear.
Right.
They can repeat anything they hear. Okay. So, knowing that, Dorian gets his dagger and he just slowly starts like, not like full on, but slowly starts driving it into his neck to see if it's going to come out with anything else that it may have heard, knowing that anything that I do here will be basically a mimic of something else it has heard before.
As you slowly drive your dagger into it, it repeats again. Tie up the pretty boy in the back room. Follow the yellow signs. Follow the yellow signs. Follow. And it looks up at you, kind of like its eye kind of shoots you as the dagger plunges further in. And then in a very deep voice, it goes, Xanathar sends its regards. As it just suddenly goes.
What did it do? Did it die?
It's dead.
Fuck.
I mean, I didn't mean to do that, but Yeshua said do my worst, so here I am.
Mate, that thing was so beaten.
Xanathar sent its regards, did you say?
Yes.
So obviously,
I turn to Yeshua and Radgoran and say, "Well, you were in fucking back room. Let's get to the fucking back room."
And while you guys were doing that, Ulrick, you get to the top floor.
So I'm sneaking, by the way.
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
16.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Matt, just for the stream, do you want to pop me up there
Yeah, absolutely.
4.
so they can see what's happening?
Yep.
Thank you.
Ulrick, you go up there and the light from downstairs is not reaching up here. It is practically just almost pitch black for yourself. You do notice a couple boxes. There seems to be more boxes laying around, but at the moment that's all you see.
I'm going to stealthily investigate.
All right. As you move around, right there where you are, you see a lamp that has been extinguished here.
Okay, can I light it up?
Yeah. So you just flick your fingers with your firebolt and you
Yep.
shoot it into it. Yeah, absolutely. There you go.
Can I look up on the roof to see if there's any more birdmen?
You give me a perception check.
That wasn't a no.
Oh no! Oh my god, it's a 5!
You're looking around and you don't see any more bird people up there. You notice that there are more bodies again and more of these crates. Some of them have, as well, similar to before, been like knocked over and the contents spilled out on the ground. You're finding like various items that you would probably find at a general store, like an adventurer's store. You're finding some crates that are just filled with weapons, so short swords, rapiers, crossbows, short bows.
Is there
like
any weapon like that glitter or anything like that's better than the rest?
Nothing that you can see.
Are there any like thief tools or anything like that?
Nothing that you can see.
Okay. Can I investigate the two bodies and see what tattoos they are? To see what
Absolutely.
house they are. Okay.
The
I
body in
investigate.
the far corner, as you turn it over, has a very obvious snake with wings tattoo on its forearm.
Yep.
On this body, give me an investigation check with advantage.
Natural 20.
Yep. You don't find any markings on that body.
Can I see if there's anything on its person, like
Yeah,
a letter or anything like that? And
yeah, with your natural 20, you turn it over. You do find a letter on this one.
okay, can I read it, please?
Yeah.
Ooh.
The letter says, "Make sure the boy gets his grub tonight. Gonna be late." It was unsealed and unsent.
Any symbol on the like signature or any symbol on the actual letter?
No.
Okay. And what race is this? This guy
This guy is a dwarf.
is a dwarf. Okay, cool. Can I investigate the other area? Like up here, please.
Move around.
Cool.
Move yourself where you're going to move, where you're going.
I move over here, and can I investigate this body too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Any tattoo symbols or any letters or anything?
You find nothing of interest on this body.
Okay.
And it will be the
sorry.
same for that body down there as well.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Can I go up here? There's another door here.
Okay. Stop there.
Yep.
All right, guys. Yeshua, Dorian, and Radgoran. What are you guys doing?
Can I
I was gonna head up.
You're going to go up the stairs?
I was, yeah. I would.
All right, you go up the stairs to help out Ulrick with his search. Yeshua and Dorian, what are you guys doing?
Also, Dorian also. There was a door behind the stairs when I saw it when I was killing these birds because you guys didn't do anything. You better be strong.
Dorian just kind of looks there, looks at Yeshua, looks down at the bird that he managed to knock out with blood dripping out of his dagger, kind of shakes his head at him and says, Let's go check that out. By the way, can I, before we go check that out, have a look to see whether there's any thieves' tools or anything in the area where I've left this dead bird?
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Please give me a
Cast guidance.
Bardic
please give
inspiration.
me
Oh, wait,
an
we don't-
investigation check. You're going to check the boxes here where I'm pinging, so within that circle.
Yeah.
Give me an investigation check.
Add a 1 die 4 to the roll.
Far out.
An 8.
Oof.
Alright.
4.
Alright.
These
Would you
rolls,
like to
boys.
spend an extra hour searching?
No,
What?
definitely do not.
No.
You do not find.
Don't have
Yep.
time to search around.
What are you looking for, lad?
Well, I have misplaced my thieves' tools, and I would like to find some or something that can get us in buildings a bit better than Radgoran's fucking elbow.
Can I? Can I look around for some thieves' tools?
Where are you going to look? Up here at these boxes, maybe? Or
Yeah,
back in the
sure.
same boxes he was looking? Alright, cool.
Yeah, up there.
Go up there and give me an investigation check.
Fuck!
9. Do you want to spend an hour looking further?
No, I lose interest and I go to the door.
Alright, you go to the door. Dorian, do you join him at the door?
Yeah, I'll follow him up there.
Alright, I'll move you up there. Alright. Cool.
Got
Right.
the A team downstairs and the B team upstairs, boys.
Give me a second, Yogi, before you move in. Step out for again. Cool. So you open up the door?
Yep.
Awesome. Alright. So, alright. You open it up and you realize that the door is like, the hinges are almost breaking off of it, and it creaks open. It opens outwards. The cramped chamber is kind of filled with like discarded ropes, canvases, tarpaulins, and splintered wood from smashed barrels. It's got an intense fish smell in here as well. Like it's like rotted herring or something like that. It's just something's not nice within there. Huddled in the back of this cramped room, you notice a young man trying to pull up some tarpaulin over himself, trying to hide. Doesn't appear that he spotted you.
We go in the room.
I can just move you there. It'll be easier. The room's really tiny, so it's just a pain.
Young boy. Young boy.
You see that it kind of like shuffles a little bit. It's like they're trying to make themselves smaller.
I'm gonna go on my. Like I'll squat down, so I'm like he's kind of level. I'm like, it's okay, young boy. It's okay.
You hear a voice kind of come out and it's just be like, and you are? It's kind of speaking through the tarpaulin. It doesn't sound like it's a child.
Yeah, go.
By this stage, Dorian's like cracked the shits because it's taken like too long, and I've gone over and just fucking ripped the tarp
All right.
clean off old mate.
Fuck.
And
Alright.
said, my cleric friend here has asked you a fucking question.
His
You
blue
please
eyes widen. He's got matted, long red hair, tan skin, marred with grime, and he holds his hands up and he's just like, I'm not one of them. And we're gonna go back upstairs. Ulrick and Radgoran, what are you guys doing?
Oh,
go
that's
through the
us.
door?
Sorry.
We go
Uh,
through the door, yeah?
I see Radgoran coming up, and I put my finger over my lips, saying, "Shh, be quiet." And I shoot him a message, and I tell him about the corpses. There's more dead corpses up here, and I also found a letter, and I told him what the letter said, and let's be quiet. I want to see what's in this room. Can I hear anything, or is there any lights like under the door? Can I see any shadows moving around or anything like that?
When you look underneath the door, you do see that there is some light.
Can I see anything moving, like any shadows moving or anything?
Nothing.
Can I hear anything?
You can give me a perception check.
Please.
9.
9? No, you don't hear anything.
Okay, I tell Radgoran that I'm going to. This is all I'm telling him
Whispers.
to his mind with my whispers. I'm going to slowly open up the door. Get ready.
Yep.
So I put my.
I grab my
Sorry.
hand, put my hand on my sword.
Yep.
I slowly
Open up the door when you're ready.
Yep. I slowly. Well, can I? Well, no. I slowly open it up, and I
Yeah.
try and stealth
Yeah,
through.
click open on the door.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. You move into what appears to be an empty office, devoid of furniture. And as you move up, you see that there is a light coming from the office next to it, and there appears to be a ruined table there. Like
A
an
what
office
table?
desk.
Sorry.
Ruined table, like an
Oh,
office desk.
ruined. Yep. Can I go have a look at that?
Yeah, move in.
I can't move any further.
I would obviously be following
Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll move you in.
Cool.
Can I have a look around? Can I look in the desk to see if I
Yeah.
can find any letters or anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. So give me an investigation check.
Come on.
Come on, baby.
21, boys.
Yeah, cool.
Nice.
So in this room, that broken desk has like paperwork strewn all across it. Seems to have just been thrown, or like someone was trying to search for things. As you look through the paperwork, you're noticing that most of it seems to be around like stock take of supplies and other goods that may have crossed through here. The more you look at it, the more you realize that these are pretty damn good forgeries. Most of them seem to be in some way trying to hide the actual contents of what was moving in and out of this warehouse, trying to keep it quite hush hush. Quills and ink pots have been spilt all over the place as well. In the middle of the room, however, you see that there is a small length of rope, maybe 2 feet, that has been discarded, and there's also just some scuffs on the floor. With your investigation check as well, we'll just include that as well. It appears that there probably was 2 people tied up here, judging by how the scuffs are, but one has slipped from their bindings. The only other thing of note here is that next to those bonds, there is an elaborate ivory locket that sits open. Whatever was within it, no longer there.
Okay, can I pick up the locket?
Yeah, you pick it up, put an ivory locket into your inventory.
Got a bit of
You may
Ozark
just need to add it
activity
as a
going
note.
Sorry?
You may just need to add it as a note.
Yep.
Cool.
Also, at the desk, is there any like trap drawers or anything like that?
No, your investigation check revealed nothing more.
And also, what was actually moving through this warehouse? Through the paperwork.
Yeah, give me an intelligence check.
Oh shit, wrong one. Intelligence. Fuck. 8.
An 8.
Yeah.
Judging by just what you've seen of the crate so far, it seems like this was moving a lot of equipment for the Black Network.
Okay.
Mm.
Now, can I see where the scuffs were going? Do they lead into any other door or anything like that?
No, they don't really lead anywhere else. It just shows that like as if there were a couple people probably tied here for a period of time.
Yep. And are these other doors here? These actual doors?
Yes, if they've got a door
Can-
symbol, they're doors.
Yep. Can I go through them?
Click on them and see if you can open them.
Yep.
Yeah. Within both of those doors, you see nothing more. There's another ruined desk in this room.
Yep. Can I have sorry.
Wait, Radgoran, what are you doing in there?
I was going to go in the other door.
All right, the one where Ulrick just went into?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, the one that he went in. Oh, sorry.
So you walk in there and you see another ruined desk. There's, again, kind of reminiscent to the other one, there is a lot of paperwork kind of strewn all over the place. Do you want to do a bit of a check through it?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me an investigation check. And you can have advantage because you've got Ulrick there helping you out.
Okay.
And it was an ivory, locket, wasn't it?
Yes, an ivory locket.
Thank you.
Oh, 5 with advantage.
5. Yeah, no, it's just a lot of paper. To you, paper is worthless. What's the point of paper? Paper's stupid.
Okay, cool. All right. So 2 people bound. Okay, cool. And I start.
Can we see
Sorry?
out this window?
Yes.
Oh yeah, cool.
You see that it kind of like it shows out into one of the other laneways.
Can we discern what's there?
Buildings.
Okay, cool. Nothing of interest.
You're seeing the back of buildings.
Cool.
We can't see if there's anybody that's looking in or out there.
You can give me a perception check.
Can we also get an idea of time of day while we're looking out there?
Yeah.
10.
A 10? Yep. Oh, you can have advantage, Yanni, because also Radgoran's looking at. Time of day, again, it's really hard in this laneway, right? Yeah. But you know you've been here for maybe a little bit over an hour or two. So, sorry, it's been about an hour and a half since you've entered here, I'll say. Okay, so cool. You're looking at like early afternoon around then now.
And that was a natural one, man. So
so still 10. The only thing you guys notice of interest is that you see there's a few city watch moving down the lane, down one of the back alleys, but that's about it. You kind of like gotten an idea of what their uniform looks like, and yeah, they just seem to be walking down.
Should we head back down?
Yes.
Another room.
Right. So you guys stay there for now?
Yeah, okay. Yep. Yeah, let's go back to Yogi.
Cool. I'm just going to move Radgoran down there, but otherwise you guys are up there still?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. I'll move the camera.
All right. Yep. So Radgoran and Dorian, you've opened it up.
Yeshua.
You've seen a man, blue eyes. He's got matted long red hair, tan skin that's marred with grime, and he's kind of just yelled out, like, I'm not one of them.
I notice his description and just grab him like really scruffily by like his trap and say, Floon Blackmar.
He looks at you and he's just like, no, Renea Neverember. Obviously, you're expecting someone else. Give me an intelligence check, Dorian, on that.
Intelligence, all right.
Cast guidance.
5. Yeah. Roll your roll a d4. You need to beat an 8.
Oh!
Come on, baby.
Come on, mate.
Needs a 4.
Obviously.
Oh!
Obviously a 1.
Oh,
That's,
There's only
dagger
1 in
to
4
the
chance
heart.
of that, mate. Only 1 for a chance in that.
Yeshua, you
That's a
heard
crit,
that you
isn't it?
heard him say that, so you can also roll an intelligence check.
I heard it too.
Of course,
in
I
the
mean-
room. No, I'm kidding.
Of course, I'm intelligent. I'm fucking 9, mate.
9.
All right, well,
God.
you got over an 8. Never Ember. The moment you hear that, even someone who's from such a far away land as yourself has heard that name. This man is the son of the Regent Warlord of Neverwinter,
Oh,
Okay.
Renea Neverember.
I'm just gonna get in between both, and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Do you know what is happening here? Do you know? This is crazy. And I just turn around and I'm just looking right at him, and I grab his shoulders and Dorian's. Like, this is crazy. Do you know who this is? Do you know?
Dorian pulls his dagger out of his pocket, looks at. You're gonna have to remind me of the name again.
Renea.
Renea.
Renaer.
Renea.
Renea. Looks like you've got yourself in a bit of a pickle here.
He's calling yourself in a mischief.
He replies being like, "It most certainly wasn't my intention to be kidnapped." He speaks proper, even in this situation.
I'd turn around to him and say, well, looks like my mate here, the Cleric, doesn't want me to sort this out how I would like to sort it out. So I would say that it's your lucky day. Why are you here?
Well, I was out drinking with Floon. Met him at a rather rundown tavern, but it's the kind of place he likes.
Yes, we've got free drinks there now. Keep going.
That sounds splendid. And you know, as we were leaving, we got jumped, and I just assumed they recognized me.
Right. So Floon, was he tied up here with you at some stage?
While he's doing this, can I do a welfare check on the dude?
Give me a medicine check.
Yeah. 9.
Yeah. Probably a little bit malnourished. Looks a little bit weak. Looks his lips are very chapped. Probably hasn't eaten.
All right. I'm gonna take 1 ration and give it to him out of my inventory.
Yeah, he as you bring it out, he puts up a hand. He's just like, no, we'll maybe in a moment. In regards to Floon, well, I think they mistook Floon for me.
He does kind of look like him, mate.
You see, they they dragged us both here. Started questioning us, questioning me about something about like 500,000 dragons and something about my father. You really didn't know much about what they were referring, and they took my locket. They dragged me down here, and then eventually, when I heard the fighting, I heard someone yelling out like, "I've got him!" And now you're here.
Was there any specific names that kind of stick out to you that you may have overheard?
I'm still more shocked about the idea that that my father somehow embezzled 500,000 gold. But other than that, I'm still wondering why they took my locket.
I'm sure 500,000 dragons is pocket change for your father. It doesn't really matter.
I don't know where you're from, friend, but I think 500,000 dragons anywhere is, well, game changing. Did you find Floon?
Dorian,
No.
Dorian turns to him and says, "No, we've actually got quite the mission to find your friend Floon. So that's who we're looking for. This locket of yours, does it have any significance that you know of?"
Well, it's an heirloom from my late mother. I'm sure it's worth something. It's ivory.
Do we know anything about her mother? His mother?
With your 8, you wouldn't know, no.
I ask
Look,
him.
Sorry.
No,
No. Go.
I ask him. So, what brought you and Floon to such a precarious place, being the skewered dragon?
Well, it's as I mentioned before. Floon reached out, said to me to meet him there. Said he liked the place. Said I had good gamble. That he's managed to swindle quite a few of the folk there, and that's where I'd be. I'm not very good at Sava. It's a bit beyond me, but I do enjoy watching my friend play.
And Floon got himself in a fair bit of trouble the night you were with him.
No more than usual. Floon's quite. He seems to be able to find trouble quite well, and generally I'm the one there that's to help him out and ensure that he stays safe. It's just this time, 5 people out of nowhere.
And the last time you saw him, was he in the room we just dragged your ass out of? Or?
Yeah, yes. So we're upstairs. They removed me from the room and locked me in here. That was the last time I saw him.
I look over at Yeshua and I've got my dagger, and I kind of.
You can give me an insight check if you want to get an idea on what he's saying.
No, that's fine. I'll put the dagger near his neck, and I'll look at Yeshua and I say, "Do you think we should keep him?"
I'm going to pull his hand from his neck.
You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that.
Renee, when you guys are doing this right now, it's just he kind of like eyes the knife, but it doesn't break his composure. He's just like, I don't mean to be one to throw title or anything. I can help you find Floon. I've got a lot of contacts within Waterdeep, and I would probably think that if you do that, you wouldn't fare terribly well in Waterdeep or anywhere along the Swords Coast.
Quick question: is there any tankards of ale around?
No.
Okay, I'll leave that for another day.
What did I tell you? You don't know this person. And I just kind of put my hand on his and on Dorian's. I'm like, you do not want to do this. Let's go.
Keep your fucking hands off me, Cleric.
How else am I meant to heal you?
Ulrick, give me a perception check again.
20.
Nice. You're seeing a lot of guards suddenly moving down that side alley.
Uh-oh.
And you also hear 2 of them talking down there, going, "We've got the building surrounded."
Okay, I say this to Radgoran, and I say,
You're not. Yep. Sorry.
Yeah.
sorry.
No.
yeah,
Keep
I
going.
think-
I interrupted you.
I say, Radgoran, there's guards everywhere. I heard them say they're surrounded. Quick, let's go. Let's get to the others.
Yep. So we're both going to go down
Yeah.
Yeah.
hastily.
You'll move. I'll move you.
Cool.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Cool. You'll move your way down, and you're seeing Yeshua and Dorian, what appears to be talking into a wall. You can't really see what's happening, but you can see them discussing over in the corner.
I quickly go up to him and I tell them the guards are surrounded. I say we have to get out of here. Well, we can't, or we should hide.
You're now hearing, now that you're downstairs, you can hear more noise outside. It seems to be like boots stomping
Okay,
and muffled shouting.
can I suggest that we get into a corner and I do minor illusion and cast boxes on us so it makes it look like we're all boxes?
Can I ask
Mhm.
Renee really quickly?
Mhm.
Do you know any secret ways in or out of this warehouse? And be fucking quick.
He stops for a second. He's just like, I've never been here. I heard the wall behind me, like it sounded like a door opened and closed once before, but like I don't know if that means I don't know if that was above me or not.
Can I quickly investigate in there?
He's like, he means like behind there.
Have I actually been in this building before?
No.
Okay.
Can I go investigate over there quickly?
Yeah. Give me an athletics check. Let's see if you can run over
See how
there.
sproul you are,
Quick.
mate.
8.
8. All right. Give me a second.
It's a bit of
Yeah,
a
we just take
hop,
on.
skip,
You're
and
fine.
a jump.
After.
You get over there in time. Yep.
Can I?
You.
Oh, I'll cast guidance myself.
You won't need to make a roll. You check the wall which he mentions, and you notice a secret door. Like
You're
kind of like a
welcome,
hidden
boys.
door.
Let's go, boys.
I'm gonna just quickly. I don't want to shout because the guards probably hear us. I want to go back kind of here and then just say, "Come, quick, quick!"
Alright. Ulrick, as he's come down, he's said that. Sorry, you won't even need to. This door starts opening.
Let's go, boys.
And cool. Give me a moment. Sorry, boys. So
That'd be
I
great.
want.
Roll for initiative.
No. I'll tell you if there's initiative.
Matt's like, if I roll a 1d20, the building blows up. Oh, sorry, campaign over.
Oh gosh, that would break my heart.
Well, we have brought down a windmill before.
You have. That is very true. That is very damn true. Alright, give me a moment. As you've ran down there, Yeshua, to talk, to get the others to go, you suddenly see through the broken window, there's a guard standing there and he's just looking in and he's just like, "Window's broken, sir." And he's kind of like trying to look in there. Let's see if he spots you.
Great.
Doesn't seem like he's seen you just yet.
Like I got half covered behind the boxes. Hurry, hurry, hurry!
All right.
Alright.
Sprint.
Are you guys all moving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grab
100%.
Renee by the hair and just start fucking skull dragon.
Fucking hell.
Skull
Um,
dragging him.
All right. If you're gonna try that, okay. Give me a strength check.
Just FYI, Nick. If you're trying to drag someone, it becomes very hard.
Okay.
Give me a strength check.
That might have been a bad move with
Yeah,
my rolls tonight.
You've made a decision.
It's all right, mate.
Oh,
Made your bed. Got a 6.
As you grab his hair, it's so slick that it kind of you just kind of like don't get a good grip. And he kind of helps himself up, and he's just like, "You're quite strange, but I'm assuming you're trying to help." And then kind of like indicates it's just like, "Well, go on, lead on."
Go on.
Keep calm and carry on.
I'll just run into the secret passageway door.
Yeah. So you go down here. Ulrick, you're going over there as well?
Yeah, I'm going through the secret door. Yeah.
Cool. Dorian, you get to about there with Renair as
Fuck.
suddenly that door bursts open and 5 heavily armed guards all storm in, and they all start yelling out, "City Watch, drop your weapons and come forward slowly."
Matt, I'm just moving Radgoran so that everyone can see.
That's fine, and we'll end our session there.
Whoa.
No.
What?
So just for the stream, we've now got 5 armored guards back in here, and we've already had a battle. This is going to get hectic next session.
Oh shit.
Boys, I say we just book it and leave Dorian. That's what he would do.
That's exactly what I would do.
Fucking hell.
Cool.
Wait, where's
Really
the
good session.
secret? Where's the secret door?
It's up towards on the left of the stairs.
Oh, so we have to go round them.
Yeah, you have to go
Yeah.
all the way around.
That's why it was like not a good idea to try and drag him with you.
I don't understand. Why is that?
Because
when
it's
you're
like
when you're
fumble.
dragging someone, you're at you move at half speed.
Oh, right. There you go.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
Well, we'll call it there.
Thanks, guys, in stream.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
We will see you all next time.
Yeah, we'll be back hopefully next Wednesday, same time. So 9 p.m. AEDT. Hope to see you guys there.
See yous.